Didn't feel that. No! Ow!
Oh my God.
Ow! Whoa! That'll wake you up in the morning, baby. Guys, I can tell you right now,
Guys are so
we're ready to release
nuts.
baseball. This is
Boys.
watermelon hail.
Doesn't look like it may not be on the ground right now, so Dick Worsham. Dude, I can't. I just can't with that name.
Oh!
Hello.
10,000. 10,001. 2. It just keeps going.
Hello, everyone.
It's like a clock.
It's gonna be a
How are
quickie
you
here.
doing tonight, Phoenix of the Gods?
It's a little quickie.
Oh my. Not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it's a little quickie. Hello, Hannah Wolf. Oh, it's the Chaiwini mom.
Look at this.
Looks like it's starting to rope out a little bit, Edgar. This is crazy.
Wow. Look at that.
At Angela Hones 927 super chatted $6.78. Well done,
And
guys.
just a
Love
quickie.
I
from
can't
me.
even with this right now, guys. Like, what is this?
Brad is out front. Brad is taking a strong lead. Here comes number 7, right on the side. Number 1, number 14 are making a push. Number 7. Oh my God! Number 1 is going down to the end. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God, dude.
Like, oh, okay, here we go.
All right, I think we're ready. Who's this girl in the back, bro? She's just sitting here,
Quick
just
bio
haven't
break.
said a dang word, just staring at us.
That's my girlfriend.
Oh,
Babe, hold your mic button down.
What's up?
wait, what's your username? Hold on. Oh, is that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
And now, your local on the Meower. Hello. I mean, Boat Guy. Phil, you're behind Boat Guy. He's gonna get you through this. People in the chat are
All right, I think we're ready to roll.
Boat Guy. Jess, Ginger Ninja, the return of the boat.
Go
Andrew Johnson, you can
now.
Always trust.
Where am I? What is this place?
Who's hype, chat?
So dark. Oh, what is that sound? Ah! This is the Big Weather Show. Oh! I'm your host, Stormcat5.
That is absolutely insane.
We're gonna talk about
To the email, it's
biggest
going to the
storms in
chat.
weather.
That is a
Hype, 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 hype.
massive debris ball.
And who knows what we're gonna say?
Was that Lactatia?
It's Letitia.
So strap in, buckle up. The Big Weather Show starts in 10, 9, 8,
Count it down.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Welcome, chat. It's the Big Weather Show with your host, Storm Cat 5. Boom! Oh, we love it here, chat. I am here in the Cat 5 Command Center. Oh, no, we got to put the chat in the stream. Hold on, chat. Let's see who we got checking in right now. Let me know. Who do we got in the chat? Looks like we got the regulars here joining us for this special edition of the Big Weather Show. Let me know in the chat where you're checking in from, how you're doing today, whatever you want. Let's see who we got in the chat. We got EF Chaser, Carly, Bill. Oh, yeah, the Big Winter Weather Show. Carol, Stormy, DB. We got the regulars checking in a big way. Jet Girl. Ooh, Jet Girl 4 from Philly. Welcome. Our Philly brethren. Iowa, Hannah Wolf. Triton, checking in from Minnesota. Carly, once again, United Kingdom, Southwest Pennsylvania. Cold. Sue is cold. Janice, giving the little waving emoji. Tammy, OKC. How are we? Oh, we got Kyle checking in from Westerville, Ohio. Kyle, welcome to the chat. Caitlin, Hanover, Pennsylvania. Creamsicle. Oh, Creamsicle says, glad you're back. Let's get hype. Wow, Darren, we got the regulars checking in. The regulars are checking in a big way. Washington, Creamsicle Dust. Oh, we love that. We love that, chat. We really do. As a reminder, throughout this whole show, we're going to be doing chat rankings. Oh, no. There we go. We're going to be doing chat rankings throughout the whole show. So make sure you get involved in the chat. I want to see you guys chatting, commenting, donating. We're going to do power rankings throughout the whole time. Let's check it out, guys. Let's just check out the power rankings right now. We don't have a power rankings. Actually, Carly is at the top. So we're going to check in at the end of the show and see where you guys are ranked in the chat right now. Carly's in first place. You get points by commenting, by donating, all that good stuff. Okay, without further ado, oh, we did have a donation here as well. Carly, check it in. We got a new picture of Storm to show. We will show that later in the show. All right, guys, the Big Weather Show, we're going to start off by talking about the tropics. Guys, I got news for you. We are quiet. Look at this. We got really nothing going on in the tropics. Pretty much nothing right there. A little bit, actually, hold on. A little bit of a system they've got to watch as we go into this week and going into next week. Outside of that, though, guys, the main development region is absolutely cooked. We got the tropical outlook overlaid on top of this. We're watching nothing in the next 7 days. Absolutely nothing. A little bit of some showers and storm action, but that is not expected to develop at all. And hurricane season is actually coming to a close. We still got November, but right now it doesn't look like anything major. The one thing we are watching, guys, in the tropics is, check it out. This graphic right here, we've got week 2. So the second week of November and the third week of November. We're watching the CAG. What's the CAG? The Central American Gyre. CAG. That's what it stands for. And that's basically, you got a low pressure that, towards the end of the season, you start to get showers and storms, lower pressure here, rotating around like this. And sometimes you can get some showers and storms that develop here and then can form into some sort of tropical system. So that's what we're watching right now. You can see that if you look back at the visible satellite here. Got some showers and storms, enhanced showers and storms right off the coast of here, Central America. So that's what we're watching. But once again, though, guys, if I go back to this is not a high chance at all. Let me zoom out and show you, because week 2 and week 3 basically highlighting the same area. That is 20%, right? This area and this area. That is 20%. So when we were tracking Melissa, you remember us talking about this? They had like a 90% chance. This is only 20. So not too worried at this point at all. So that's good news. So we're watching the tropics for that system down there. Now we also are watching severe weather, maybe. Do we have any severe weather? The answer to that is no. Look at this, guys. Convective outlook. This is for Monday. Nothing. Things are quiet. Don't tell anyone. It's too quiet. Oh, we got to delete that. Got an extra chat popping up. I don't know what's going on with the chat today, guys. It's crazy, but it's quiet out there. This is the severe weather that today. Basically nothing. Maybe some showers and storms up here in upstate New York. Nothing major. Tomorrow, nothing. Absolutely nothing, except for we got an atmospheric river off the coast of California. It could be a slight late issue, but that's it. Wednesday, nothing. Our Pacific Northwest, brethren, anyone along the West Coast, actually, from Seattle all the way down to San Fran, you're going to get a couple of days here of action. That's pretty much it, though. That's right. It's quiet. It's absolutely quiet. Someone just told me to meow for them. Maybe later. Maybe after I've had some alcohol. It's a problem. But severe weather, guys, basically non-existent. Now, the interesting thing is, guys, I was showing this earlier. Here's the other thing that we got going on. Snow. That's right. I said it. The snow word. Check this out. This is the GFS. Nothing really. Do have some snow up here in the Pacific Northwest. Up here. That's north of summer. Whoa. You see that? Last part of the frame there. Snow lovers. We're starting to get into that time of year. Look at this toward the end. Right there. See that? I'm just going to go back right here. This is like, November 8th, 9th. See that signal? We got a little bit of like a clipper system that works its way down to the U.S. On the north side, you've got that snow. Now, this is one model. So, we're talking about the end of this week. So it's not a guarantee by any means, but this has been showing this a couple of runs in a row. And, it's been kind of waffling back and forth. Let's go back to 0Z. Just let me show you the comparison here. So 0Z, GFS, hold on. 6Z GFS was a little bit further south. 12Z, once again, went further north. 18Z pretty much stayed exactly the way it is. So guys, that just shows you. The GFS is saying there probably could be some sort of snow next week, especially in the upper Midwest and then into Michigan. So heads up, our Michigan, Illinois, Wisconsin, brethren. Ohio maybe could get in on that snow action. It's going to be colder. And we're starting to get into that time of year. Chat, let me know right now. Are you excited for snow? New poll coming in hot. Who's hype? The entire chat is hype right now. That is a fact. Who wants some snow? Putting a new poll right now. New poll coming in hot. Vote now. So we'll have to watch that closely. We take a look at the U.S. right now as well. Let's take a look at the satellite. See if we got anything interesting going on. This is the visible satellite we're going to take a look at. Oh, it's setting. Okay, so we're barely going to see it here. Cloud free, except for our East Coast brethren here who are dealing, with the kind of leftovers of system out there. But this was today. Basically a cloud-free day across much of the country. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know what's going on in that satellite, but that is freaking out. Will snow hit the Northeast? Maybe. I think it's the storm track is probably going to go like this, sweep down in the U.S. and then go up like that. I don't think we're going to be talking about, a big Northeast type storm system. Probably get an inch or two, maybe 3 in some portions of the Midwest mainly. Snow is chalked. Wow. Huge take here from Stormy DB. I think Stormy DB for that take should get a bump up in the rankings because that is absolutely a massive take here. Let's see what else we got cooking, guys. Let's take a look at the temperatures because things are getting cold. Guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't like fall. And here's why. Who had trick or treat? Did you guys have good weather for trick or treat? This is why, guys. This is, fall weather right here. 30s and 40s. Are you kidding me? Wait, why didn't I hear that? Oh, there we go. Sorry, Sue. Sue says, no, I'm going to say it in the robotic voice. No snow. The text-to-speech works now. Massive W's in chat for Sue, who, guys, by the way, huge news. You see that the chat go there? I am officially moving into a new condo. I know, super exciting. It's it's an incredibly cheap condo. So when you guys see it, you're like, yikes. But in that condo, I have more space for plenty of activities. And so you're going to see a better studio behind me. I've got more walls to put more monitors, and I'm going to try to paint the walls green. So I'm going to have just green walls. Huge news. Big time studio upgrade is coming. Now, having said that, that's what the money now is going to be going for. Is the new studio fund. So I'll be there sooner rather than later, probably by the, December into January. Once I can get enough money to actually help build the studio, it will be in full fruition. So massive shout out. Yeah, I know. We might get less noise complaints because, guys, in my current apartment complex, I've had about, 35 noise complaints. I lived here for 2 years, and I've had 35 different noise complaints. I'm pretty sure my neighbors on that wall have moved out. I'm pretty sure my neighbors on this below me have moved out. And I think the neighbors on this wall have all moved out. And at one point, they've all been banging the wall with some sort of broom. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I've had 35 separate noise complaints, which is not good. Not good at all. But that's okay, because I'm a paying customer, so they've kept me around here. Here are the temperatures, guys, for the next week. Let's just take a look. And one thing that sticks out here. Okay, look, this is actually really cool to look at. Big time polar jet stream starting to work its way into the U.S. here. You can see these shots of cold air coming in. You see those? Watch that. See the polar air starting to work its way into the U.S. here. That just shows you the cold and the snow are coming in a big way. So heads up. And for all the people that love fall, this is typical, right? By the time we get to this part of fall, it's cold, it's rainy, at least here in the, basically in the Northeast here and the, Mid-Atlantic and the Ohio Valley. It's going to be pretty miserable for the next couple of weeks. Now, if you'll notice the plains here still, places like Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, they're hanging on to the warmth here. Look how a lot of the cold air kind of goes to the north of that and pushes down towards the eastern U.S. Now, the Dakotas do get cold, right? They are going to be in the 20s. Look at that. In the teens. Look at that. Whoa. Huge shot of cold air. That is when that snow could possibly push it, is by the beginning of next week. And that's that shot of cold air. And eventually that cold air will make its way. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Guys, these are your low temperatures, and then your high temperatures could be in the 40s here. Oh my goodness. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. That's right. This is Donald here. Changed his name to Stormy Storms. Okay. I love that, Donald. It's warm here in Oklahoma. No freezes. Close though. That could change next week. What's the hodograph say? Bill, this is actually Weatherfront here, guys. On Weatherfront, if you hold it for 1 point, it'll show you the hodograph. Okay, I should not have done that for. Let's check the hodograph for when the snow is going to fall on Tuesday here. Or when the snow could fall. Definitely not a guarantee. Let's check here in Milwaukee. Just to see. This will give us a good idea, guys. Oh no. Okay, I got to figure out the graphics. I'll do that in a little bit. But the hodograph could tell us, or not the hodograph, the sounding could tell us how deep that cold air is going to be. Because I'll be honest, guys, snows at the beginning of the season here. Let me switch to snow. Snows at the beginning of the season here, like what is being showed on the GFS here. That, wow, okay, that's showing 8 inches. So that's probably overdone. But what happens at the beginning of the year, these snowfall totals are often overdone because the warm pavement temperatures, and you still have that warmer air hanging around from the summer, right? Like, in the atmosphere. So the warm layer tends to be a little bit thicker, and so that snow doesn't accumulate as good. So this is showing 8 inches here. I don't think we're going to get 8 inches here in Grand Rapids, right? I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think we're going to get 8 inches in Chicago here or Milwaukee. But there is the potential to get a couple of inches. I think the further south you go, probably the less likely that is. I think this is the main region where I would be like, okay, I'm watching for some snowfall. Down in Ohio, I'm like, yeah, maybe. Probably some flurries or wet rain. And then down here in the Northeast as well. But still, the potential is there. Going to have to watch it. And then Canada, guys, oh my goodness. Going to get hammered here. Northeast, once again, probably nothing. Probably just rain along the coast. But the further inland you go, the more likely you could get some snow. Too warm in Oklahoma. Do not worry, Tammy. The cold is coming. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. I love that show so much. Back to the snow here. Yeah, that's that with the tropics are probably the two major stories we're watching right now in weather. And hurricane season, guys, is ramping down. We had Hurricane Melissa, which was by far the biggest story of hurricane season. Really, it wasn't the only story. We had Aaron and some other systems, but by far the hurricane that had the biggest impact. And guys, this was just some pictures I want to show you. Jamaica. This is after the hurricane. And you'll notice a couple of things. These circles right here, that is runoff, right? That's freshwater runoff, and that's also storm surge that surged inland, and then once the waters receded, it then basically pulled all of that debris right back out to sea here. And that happens with strong hurricanes, right? And you can that's mud, that's debris from houses, cars, that's nails, that's rocks, right? All being pushed back out into the Caribbean. And that's going to affect the water quality for weeks, if not months, right? If you guys remember Hurricane Ian down in Florida, this was a picture that they took on satellite. This was after Hurricane Ian. And so that happens, right? And that will affect there was like bacteria and just a bunch of nasty stuff in the water, stuff you do not want to have in the water. And so, this is this is not how it normally looks, right in there. You can see on the east coast of Florida, this is how it should look. Instead, it looks brown and, it's not how the water normally looks. I can attest to you today, Florida, this area of Florida, I've gone down, this is where I normally go. And actually maybe up here somewhere. But the water quality, there's still debris occasionally washing on shore, right? Now, that could have been from Milton and some of the hurricanes we've had, but it takes a long time. That debris can continually, the nails and stuff can just keep washing on shore for years. And so that is going to be a problem they're going to have to deal with. Snow in Minnesota. Jody, maybe. We were just looking at that. Maybe some snow in Minnesota, potentially the beginning of next week. We got to watch this. There's a lot of details we got to sort out. This is one model. You never want to just use one model. You always want to, compare it to multiple models. We're just telling you this right now. There's potential for something. Don't think it's going to be a blockbuster storm by any means, but there is that potential there. So Hurricane Melissa, guys, some of the stuff that we looked at. Remember this was the landfall, and this was just unreal. And it also slammed Cuba after.
At Intel
guys,
Alpha super chatted $5. I want snow in Pittsburgh, but we are in the bubble and get shafted all the time.
Oh, the bubble. W's in chat for Intel Alpha. That's right. Listen, I feel you, brother. I'm in Ohio. I get shafted constantly by the snow. That's just how it works. We're in the bubble. We are in the no snow, but Pittsburgh's right in line for that. So I'm hoping this year with La Nina and some of the factors aligning, maybe it could be different for Pittsburgh, Columbus, some of the Rust Belt states. Maybe, right? That's what I'm thinking right now is we should get a little bit above average snowfall. This was Jamaica, and this was Category 5, record-breaking Hurricane Melissa that made landfall, unfortunately devastated, especially the western portions of Jamaica. Not the eastern portions, the western portions. And gosh, I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures of some of the damage out there, guys, but it is bad. It is very, very, very bad. I mean, this was from this. Oh my goodness, this was from western Jamaica. That looks like EF5 tornado damage, right? Maybe EF4. But that is just devastating. Absolutely. Wait, is Connor here? Wait, what is Connor? Bro always gets, Connor, could you shut it? Okay. How is he a mod? He's a mod in our chat. I don't even remember doing that. Did someone do that? Who made Connor a mod? What the heck is going on? Okay, Connor Croft is in chat. He's somehow a mod. Connor, I hope there isn't like a shut off button on the stream. Hopefully they didn't give you those powers. That would be a disaster. That's a damage. And it's just unreal. Just unreal. The damage that is, this was the eye too. This was from the Sentinel satellite. Max tweeted this out, but that is as from the actual Sentinel-2 satellite, which is just crazy. So that's Melissa. They're still dealing with the impacts of that. And that's right. I totally agree with this. Max said the sun setting this early is a crime. It is a crime. The sun should not set this early. Daylight savings went into effect over the weekend. The sun, it's 5 o'clock and it's setting. That is a crime. Couldn't agree more.
Super chatted $4.99. Holly says hi. Woof.
W's in chat for Caitlin Owens, who her dog Harley says hi. Woof. W's in chat. That's going right to the new studio fund right there. And guys, these are the warnings for the United States. Nothing. Pretty much nothing. Is this a fire? Hold on. That's a red flag warning. Okay, so windy conditions, fire conditions in Nebraska, and then also the California Pacific Northwest coast could get an atmospheric river here. A lot of rain. Check this out. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be cool. Watch the rain here. Storm. We're going to have a storm after storm. Wow, look at that. That is just beautiful. We're talking about, that's crazy. Guys, we're talking about close to, 5, 6, 7 inches of rain is going to fall as we just have continual pumps of moisture. Yikes. I keep getting into that trap, bro. Connor's got me psyched out, right? I'm used to him just saying insane things, and now I'm saying it too. Pumps of moisture. That just doesn't sound right, unfortunately. No, 6'7"? Who's saying 6'7"? Don't do it, chat. Don't fall for that. Did I just say? I can't believe I just said that. But anyway, the west coast of California going to get pumped with rain here day after day. And then here up in British Columbia, also big time snow is going to fall in the mountains and the lower elevations. Rain's going to fall. So big time moisture coming on shore here. And what does that mean for the rest of the United States? Normally, when we got our California brethren that get cooked by rain, the rest of the U.S. generally is pretty dry, especially the central portions, because you get a trough that'll go over out west, and then you get a ridge, and then maybe a trough right there. So we are going to have some rain, though, as we go into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here in the northeast and the eastern U.S. Next couple of days, though, should be pretty dry. It's the word of the year? What's the word of the year? I don't know. I know. Stormy. I don't know. I don't even know where that came from. Pumps of moisture. I got no clue where that came from. But that we might have to make an emote for that. That's a problem. That's the weather, though, guys. That's the weather. Chat. Thank you so much for. We're gonna end just to cut, maybe a little bit here, but thank you so much for sticking with me through the break here, right? I haven't been doing a lot here on YouTube. And for some that didn't see, right, my grandma actually had passed. And the story about it is actually insane. And I wanted to just quickly tell you guys that quick story because I wanted to do her honor and homage because she was a member of our community. And she was watching our last podcast ever, right? What was that, a week and a half ago? She watched the whole thing from start to finish. And that was actually the night before she passed. She watched our entire show, and she was a regular here. She was always watching. She was always texting me about the stream, things that she would want to improve, etc. It was awesome, right? The chat you see on the bottom corner, she was the one that said, "Hey, put that out there so people can see what is going on in the chat." So, it was just the next day, actually, the next morning after the podcast, she passed, and she was writing down a checklist. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, and one was like she basically said, "I had an unbelievable time watching the stream last night. It was amazing." 2, 3, 4 was like things she had to do. By the time she got to 4, it said, "I'm having a pain in my right." And she knew everything about herself, right? Like she was on top of her medicines, etc., her health. She literally was more on top of it than anything I've ever seen in my entire life. And she wrote, "I'm having a pain in my right arm and my right chest." That was number 4. And then she wrote number 5, number 6, number 7, and they were blank. And she never got to those 5, 6, and 7 till she passed. But I can imagine it would have been something like, "I am so lucky and I am so happy." And the day before, actually, my mom took her to the ER, not to the ER, they took her to the cardiologist to get a routine checkup. And she took a picture. W's in chat, Carly, thank you. My mom needed help because my nephew was going too. And so my mom needed help to be able to take her there. And she asked me, and at first I was like, I had stuff going on, work going on, but I was like, if you need help, I'll be there. So I show up, not knowing that this was going to be my last time with her ever, the day before she passed. And it was such a great day. And at the end of it, we had my nephew, we had her, and she never does this, right? But she asked to take a picture because she looked around. Her favorite color was purple. She turned behind her. She noticed a tree that she said she had never noticed before. It was a tree with purple leaves, right? I still have that picture. And she noticed that tree and said, "I would like to take a picture. I'd like to take a picture." And it was one of the most beautiful pictures we've ever had of her. And we took that picture, and it was incredible. And you know what, guys? The reason why I'm telling you this story is not to try to, I appreciate all this, so sorry and everything, but it's because of hope. And I firmly believe that is more evidence than anything I've ever seen in my life that there is a God and that He is kind. He is loving. He is caring. And listen, chat, I don't know how you believe. I don't know what you believe. I'm not here. This stream is not here to try to force any religion or anything on you, right? That is not my goal, right? But I can tell you my experience, and it was unbelievable. When you look back at that is one of the best pictures she's ever taken. And that was God basically saying, "It's okay. She's with me. And This is God giving us comfort. And I think about that. It's been a sad week, but every time I think about that, I think about that God was saying she is with him now. And all of you in chat that have had loved ones that have passed, that they are with him too. And that is what I want you to take from this. I don't want you to take from this that it's a sad, I want each and every one of you to take from this that even when there seems like there is none, even when your back is against the wall, even when it seems like nothing is going your way, or you have family members that pass, and it is sad. It is sad. Trust me. I know. But you have to know, and God is telling us through this action that happened that he is real and that they are with him in paradise. And a lot of people say that, right? A lot of people say, oh, she's in a better place. But what does that mean? She is in heaven, where there's no more pain, no more sadness, no more death. She is there. And all of you, if you just give him a chance, could be there too. And that is where we're all headed. Our time on this earth is temporary, but God and heaven is eternal. And so I wanted to share that with you guys, because it was a slap in the face. Like, yes, it is sad, but it is so hopeful and so beautiful, because that is where we all are going.
$5. Amen, brother.
And so if any of you are dealing with any loss, take this as hope that your loved one, you will see them again. You will. And if you don't believe in God, I ask you right now, what's stopping you? Because he loves each and every one of you more than anything you could ever imagine. Ever. He knows the amount of hairs that are on your head, right? Or the amount of hairs that are on your mustache. Hopefully it's not a lot. Or he knows the amount of hairs that you're losing every day on your bald spot. It's cooked. Please don't screenshot that.
Mesomat super chatted $5.
No one screenshot that. I mean it. Don't do it. Thank you. W's in chat from Mesomat. W's. And Intel Alpha as well. So that's ultimately why I haven't been around, guys. It's because I've been dealing with that. But I wanted to share with you that story of hope, because a lot of people talk about, oh, she's in a better place, right? Oh, she's in a better place. It's like, yes, but she's in the place that we're all trying to get to. And if you're not a believer, if you just give God one chance, give him a chance. That's all I'm asking. This is so apparent to me that he's using this moment to talk to all of you. And if you have any questions about that kind of stuff, let me know. I'm a weather guy. That's what this channel is. But I'm always open to talk about that kind of stuff. And do not think I'm forcing this on you. I love all of you. Doesn't matter if you're a believer or not. If you believe this stuff, you're like, it's just mumbo jumbo. I get it. Trust me. But no, I'm with you guys all the way. That's right. That's right, chat. Well, I just wanted to share that. That's right. W's in chat. Absolute W's in chat. And you know what, chat? I'll say this right now. Maybe God can help me out with my bald spot. Okay. He's probably not. He's probably not going to help me out with that. But he can help just a little bit with my receding hairline. Because if I lose my hair, it's going to look like this. And I can tell you right now, no one wants to see that. No one at all. Not even me. All right, let's take a look at chat rankings. Ryan says, he's not helping me with mine. Oh, no. Ryan. Guys, that's got to move Ryan up
At
the charts here.
Super chatted $20. You're amazing. Keep it up.
Oh, my. Bro, it's Mezzo Matt coming in hot with the banger. I can't find the button. Where is it? Where is it? Bro, where's my donation button? There it is. Boom! We got Mezzo Matt, Intel Alpha, Carly, W's in chat. Absolute W's. Let's take a look at the chat rankings right now. Let's see who we got in first. I think this is actually delayed. Hold on, let's go back. Top fans, Mezzo Matt moves into first place here with Intel Alpha. Oh my goodness, Mezzo Matt's got a commanding lead here. Intel Alpha takes second. Carly moves up to third, moves back to third. Sue's in fourth, tied with fourth with Caitlin. Grifter in sixth down there with Sarah, as well as Pez in seventh. Stormy, oh my goodness, we got a huge tie for eighth there. Mezzo Matt moves into first place. And little shout out to my balding brother here. Who said that? Rope. Gene gets a huge shout out here in the chat. He's moving up the rankings here with his bald commentary. Oh my goodness. Wow. So W's in chat. Guys, Mezzo Matt, you were just in Jamaica, weren't you? Can I pull up one of your things and just show the chat here? Guys, Mezzo Matt. Also, here, let me just show you here. Hold on. Mezzo Matt, you cool showing me this? Oh, wait, hold on. This is a different Mezzo Matt. Never mind. Okay, sorry. I forgot your Twitter username. For a second, I thought you were Mezzo Matt. Okay, hold on. This is Mezzo Max. Okay. See, Matt, that's how stupid I am. That's how out of it I have been on Twitter. I haven't really been keeping up with the names. I saw Mezzo Max. That's right. Tammy, moving up the rankings as well. It's not a bald spot. It's a built-in solar panel. Guys, this was I saw Reed today too. I don't know if you guys saw that. Reed and I had a huge reunion today. We saw his show last night at the Davidson Theater. I think that's his last show, one of his last shows. But Ryan's moving up the guys. Ryan L is moving the charts too with his bald commentary. Oh, our bald brother, and we got to stick together. That's for sure. But this was today. We went and got some lunch, and we had Local Man there. We had Reed there. We had the Dominator 4 in the background as well. It was cool. We went and got lunch, caught up, and you can see the beautiful fall foliage colors behind him. This was the video he took as he left, and it was just, oh my goodness. I think he passed me on the road too. I wish I would have just jumped out in the middle here. But beautiful fall conditions in Ohio.
$20. Brady, we got to
At Mesomat, absolutely, brother. That would be incredible. I would love to meet you, brother. Are you based out in Oklahoma? Because I'll be chasing out there. I'm also going to the Storm Chaser Summit as well. So if you're going there, I will see you there. But look at these. I mean, just the fall colors here are just, look at that. Fall temperatures are dominating. Absolutely dominating. Let's see if I got another content. This was last night. This was Brother John. Yikes. And what horrible lighting for that photo. I'll say this, guys. I kind of look like a beaver in that photo. Like the animal. Yikes. Oh, yeah, I knew that would get the chat going. No. No. Bro, Connor, stop. Connor, bro, do you need me to get you on, Connor, so I can just roast you? Because this isn't fair. You can roast me in the chat and I can't say anything in return. He said, bro. Connor said, bro does. What do you mean? A little bit. Like, not a lot. Oh my, I gotta stop doing that with my mouth. I gotta stop doing that with my, hang on. I want to test something now.
At Mesomat super chatted $5. I'm in Western KY. But I'm doing my first ever meet and greet in OKC next June.
Oh! Meet and greet. Okay. I might be there in June. Storm chasing. Mesomat, absolutely. Guys, we're going to test this out. I'm pulling up something. We're going to see. Hang on. I just want to see if this actually is. I want to see how akin my face is to an actual beaver. I got to make sure. I got to shut this down here because I don't think it looks anything like it. Please don't. Please don't look like it. Please don't look like it. Shit! Oh. I got it, bro. I might have to shave the mustache. Oh my. This is so chalked. All right, we're done with that. We're done with that. What do you mean you can't tell the difference? There's a clear difference, okay? It's the lighting. It's literally the lighting. It's the fact that you have a light from the ceiling shining down on my face, and it makes my facial features not stick out. Look at this. I clearly... Stop. Connor, you know what? We're not going there. We're just not going there. No, I'm not related. I'm not related to that's a Bucky Bieber, okay? This is John. This is brother John from Weatherfront. Look how happy he is. This is brother Kyle. He's the guy that I went to his wedding. You know, we're going to see what the chat actually thinks. I have to know. Because if the answer is yes, I'm going to have to change something. New poll. I'll put it up one more time. You guys better vote. You guys better vote the way I would like, or else I'm gonna have to change something up. If the answer is yes, I'm gonna have to change something up. What do you mean no difference there? I don't have buck teeth. Not even close. Oh my God, the chat. Chat, stop. Stop. It's 56, bro. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to change something. Carly just said in all caps, "We love you as you are." What does that mean, Carly? Are you just giving in? Are you just saying it looks like are you saying I look like Bucky and you're like, "We love that"? What do you mean? Wow. Sarah just said, "I don't know these people." Sarah, this is John Banghoff. He is on the left here. He's the co-founder of Weatherfront, who is the official radar app of the Stormfront Freaks. That's Weatherfront. John is awesome. And then this guy right here on the right here, Kyle Raypool, went to his wedding. Carly said, "You don't look like a beaver. Connor Kraft does." That's right. Guys, this is not good. 55% of the chat says yes. I don't think I've ever seen a yes vote get that many. I don't think I've ever seen, Bro! Storm Central, 1998, bro. You know what? Can you even drive? Do you have a driver's license? If you were born 19... Oh, wait. Actually, he's like 25. Shoot! Never mind. Oh. Well, that was it. And then look. Oh, my God. I keep going back to that picture. This was Reed on stage. This was our vantage point. We were almost front row. And at one point, I yelled out,
super chatted $5.
"Oh, Mesomat! She just gave $5 without a message." Boom! Mesomat! W's in chat! Oh! Boom! So that was last night. It's absolutely beautiful. I tell you what, guys, Reed absolutely killed it. Okay, I'm pretty sure he's done with the shows, but Reed absolutely crushed it. He did. Sleeveless Joe. Check Art channel in Discord. Oh no. This can't be good. By the way, guys, we do have a Discord. Check out the link in the chat. We're all over that. So make sure you check out that link. No way.
At Mesomat super chatted $5, wanted to help get the goal complete.
Boom! Mesomat wanted to get the help. Oh, let's go! The goal is now complete. Oh my goodness. W's in chat for Mesomat, who helped get the goal complete. Starting a new goal. I am building a new studio, guys.
Carl Hosey super chatted $4.99. Love you, Brady. Still praying for you and your family. Good to see you back.
Thank you. Carol's been a regular here. Carol's been with us almost since day one. Huge shout out to Carol. Thank you for the prayers. My family definitely needs it. My grandpa struggling. So if you can concentrate the prayers on my grandpa. He was with her married for 60 years. So that is just, he might be watching right now. Grandpa, if you're watching right now, I love you. God be with you, man. What was I saying? Oh, Discord. Bro. I just got a message to check Discord. What is this? Is this is pointing at my bald spot and saying WWJD? What would Jesus do? That's a great question. What would he do? It's not as bad as I thought. Actually, hold on. Yikes. We're losing the battle up there. Oh, my God. So if you're going to pray for my family, maybe throw a little bit in there and be like, hey, help not just me, help out all the other balding brothers in the world. Don't. Bro, can we move people down the chat rankings? He just said I have a hurricane on my head. Wait. No way. No way. It does look like a hurricane, bro. What? Oh. It's not good. It's not good. I'll just say that. It's not good. That was in the art channel on our Discord. What else we got? What other art we got in here? Someone's making an apple in Roblox. A tornado. Fantastic. Wow. Someone made a Supercell plus Joplin. And then a hamburger. Wow. Of course, you got to end with the hamburger. You got to end with that. That's awesome. The baritone saxophone player. Luna Light. Wow. See, that is art right there. I cannot do that. We got little, what are these like miniature things in here? I don't even know what those are. Wow. Oh, Carly just posted art. Is that a puzzle, Carly? Is that a Mickey Mouse puzzle? Oh, Carly, also. Baby Storm. Coming in chat. Carly's baby Storm makes an appearance. Everyone say it together. Aww. 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 Awesome. So that guys, that's why you hop in the Discord. Because you never know what I'm going to show. Your pet. Wait, we got some pets in here too. Wow, look at that dog. Kevin sent that dog in. Look at it. You can't even see that dog's eyes. Oh my goodness. Kevin, if you're in the chat, tell me. It's a Dachshund. Dachshund. There's Harley, of course. There's a picture of mural of a cat. There's a cat. Wow. Lily is winter is coming. It's out of control. Another dog. Oh, cone dog. The dog's got a cone on its head. Not good. What is this? What kind of animal is this? And why are we putting hats on it? Wow. Carly. And that's right, guys. You can use all caps, whatever you want. This is not a dog. Candace, this is not a dog. This is some sort of exotic goat. I think this is a new breed of, maybe it's a Montanian goat. That could be a deer. Yeah, you're right, Pez. This could be maybe a miniature deer of some sort. Not sure, but I don't know why they're wearing hats. Look, they both have hats on. They're like the USA flag, so they're patriotic miniature deer. It's out of control. Oh, Misty with the dog. Oh, dog looking over a pond. We love that. Is Connor still in chat? Connor, if you're still in chat, post a picture of your cat. That dog is just vibing. Wow. Wow, this is a cat watching the stream. Oh my goodness. We had a cat watching our stream. It's epic. Cat. Wow. No. Joe, I think that's it's a miniature deer wearing a hat, I think. So go ahead and post your photos up. Is that really your pet? Film about ghosts? Is that really your pet? Huh? Is that really your pet? I'm done. No more pictures. Not today. I'm not doing it, chat. Oh. All right, well, the sun has officially set here in Ohio. That shows you how chalked it is. That's right. It is completely and utterly chalked. We have entered chalk territory. And people are reacting to it now on Discord. People are reacting to the photo. Someone had a dead emoji. Someone had a fire emoji. Someone had a laughing emoji. People are loving this. Okay? What is going on? I'm going to react to this with a... Where's chalked? Where's chalked? Why can I not react with the chalked emote? Supercell, you still here? Where's the chalked emote on Discord? Thumbs down. Bro, everyone's reacting. 6, 7. Chat, what are we doing? Wow, that is no. There's no chalked emote. Gosh darn it. I'll react to the what? It's absolutely chalked. Absolutely chalked. What's on my shirt? Were you just doing that? It's a cat with sunglasses. Amanda Bahama, my favorite last name in the chat, Bahama, says, hey, Brady, my friend has put his CG. What does that mean? Man, help me out. What does that mean? What are the poll results? Let's take a look. Do I look up? 50% said yes. That is not good. 50% of the chat said I look like a beaver. With 72 votes. %35% said no. 15% it said it's so chalked. No. Wow, that is massive. Wow, that is massive. That is massive. I'm pretty sure Leo Crocker was the one that put that beaver emoji. Maybe. I was supposed to have a Buc-ee's beaver, but Jordan cheated me out of one. Now I just have this turtle. Hey, it's me, Mr. Twiddle. This is Connor the Twiddle. Doesn't it kind of look like Connor a little bit? I'm Connor the Twiddle. Hey, it's me. I'm Connor the Twiddle. I suck at Xbox. And I'm number 3 Storm Chaser. That's right, Connor. I'm telling you, when you see a picture of Connor and a Twiddle side by side, so I may, listen, chat, I may look like a beaver. Connor looks like a Twiddle. He's probably not even on here. Chat, next time he goes live, make sure you tell him that. All right. Oh, I got to roll. F. Guys, I am actually headed to Florida. So I'm going to Florida tomorrow. Just need to get out. Need to go take, I'll still be here on YouTube. I'll still try to be putting out content, but I won't be in my studio. So expect maybe lower quality. But I'm going to Florida for a couple of days, help out the family down there, and just to kind of take a break from everything. So I'm going to Florida tomorrow, and I'll be there probably for about a week. So you might have less live streams from me. But as soon as I get back from Florida, I'm going to be cranking these out like as much as I possibly can, especially as the snow increases. As the snow chances increase, I mean. And if you have not taken a look yet, chat, make sure you go over and check out a new video. I'm telling you guys, this is an absolute banger. You're gonna want to watch this video. The way we rate tornadoes is completely broken. So if you haven't watched it, go do it now. Go watch it right now. It's a 17-minute banger. If you didn't watch that live stream, I summed it all down, all the arguments, everything that we had in 17 minutes. Go take a look. Huge shout out to Phil in the podcast that we did end. If you want to see the last podcast, the podcast finale, go check it out on our YouTube page as well. If you didn't watch that, guys, you are going to want to watch it. Absolutely. You're going to want to watch it. There's the last podcast. It was an absolute banger.
At Mesomat super chatted $5.
Unbelievable. Woo! Well, chat, it was interesting today. Very interesting. I think we're gonna wrap on that, because that just took our chalked levels from here to off the charts. Who's that in chat? Who made that in chat? Who made that? I need to know. W's in chat from Mesomat. Who made that picture? Was that Colt? Colt, did you make that picture? What is going on? What is happening? What are we doing? Is that a... Those are beavers. Who is doing this? Who are posting? Who's making these pictures? How are you doing this? This is insane. Yeah, that's right, Stormy DB. I would play the lock-in emote. I would play the lock-in thing, but I can't. This is insane. Is that what our art channel is going to turn into? Is it just going to be that from now on? Okay, last picture. I met Mama G, our very own mod. I met Mama G down in Alabama. Huge W's in chat for Mama G. She's rocking those Stormcat themed shades. Oh, that's Mama G right there. That's me. It's Mama G. I'll just say this. I gotta stop opening my mouth when I take pictures. I think that's the problem. It's this. That's, yeah. Yikes. See, that looks... Okay, actually, hold on. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good. All right, well. I'm taking that picture. Whoever made that picture, it's mine. That is insane. All right.
Wow, that is massive.
Steph Peacock just became a member. W's in chat for Steph Peacock. Thank you, Amanda. I will be posting updates throughout the whole time. So you'll still see me. I'll just be somewhere warmer and avoiding the snow. All right, chat. That's all I got. Remember what I said, chat. Remember what I said. Okay? Remember what I said. And if you want to, if I moved you today, give God a chance. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say is give God one chance. Use that story as your time right now. And for the love of God, I must find out who's making these beaver photos. I'm going to do some digging. Just wait. I'll find you. Find someone. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. Do something nice for someone today. I'll see you from Florida tomorrow. This is Stormcat 5. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching. Someone just said I pray for our baldness. What is going on? The skies are calm, the winds are low. Not much storming, just got a gentle blow. No thunder rolls, no twist or spin, just quiet days till the cold sets in. I check the models, what do I see? A flake or two might fall on me. Next week got a frosty sneak. We could have snow in the Midwest by next week. I'm Stormcat 5, but they all believe I look more like a weather beaver on. What the hell? Jumping through forecast logging more, predicting snow when the Thames might fall. I'm Stormcat 5, but they all believe I look like more like a weather beaver on screen. Chomping through forecasts logs and all, predicting the snow when temps might fall. Ian's laughing hard, he says, look at that grin. Connor's joking, here he goes again. But the air's turning so crisp, the vibes feel right, that first snooker tease come tonight. I'm stoned at 5 with my radar dreams, looking like a beaver. No weather team, no hurricanes now, no thunder calls, just chilly skies and the frosty walls. When weather flakes are falling, I'll grab my mug, wrap in a blanket so warm and snug. The storms will sleep and the air will bite, the beaver's ready for a snowy night.